Hey guys, in this video I'm going to share actually a quick little story that was written in to me from a guy who was at a party and got sort of dumped before he even got a date. Damn. Stay tuned. This question came in on my Ask Me Anything forum, which I'll put a link below. Also, a reminder that if you want to ask me questions directly, I do offer a pay-per-text service at instantgo.com/wingmam. I'll also put the link for that below, so do check it out and you can ask me questions even anonymously. All right, so this question came in on my Ask Me Anything forum, and I'm actually going to just read it to you so that I don't miss anything. Hello, actually yesterday in a party I met an extremely beautiful girl and I started talking to her. Then after a few minutes of talking, she went and sat in another place, leaving me. Can you give me an explanation of why this could have happened? I did not say anything offending. I was pretty good at getting the conversation going and I'm a good looking guy, but the girl just did not show any interest, hence your advice. Okay, notes. So one, men are definitely more stimulated by visual attraction than women are, so it doesn't really matter if you're good looking. If she was turned off by something else, then it doesn't, you could be Brad Pitt. Really, honestly, you can be Brad Pitt, and if you said or did something to turn her off, that don't matter. It's different. Men are way more visually stimulated than women, and they'll put up with a lot more for a pretty girl. It's shitty, ladies, if you're watching this, but that's just the reality. You can get away with a lot more, at least initially. And then, later on, he won't put up with your shit, no matter how good looking you are. But initially, women who are attractive get away with a lot more than men who are attractive do. So there definitely could have been something that you said that would have turned her off. Now, here's the two things. Did she walk away, like was she kind of finding a reason to slowly kind of walk away, or did she have an immediate reaction or a scowl and walk away? Now if she scowled and walked away, then you said something that turned her off. Don't know what it is, but that is a pretty good sign that you said something that instantly got her to leave. Now if not, then it could have been a couple of other things. Here's a couple of other things that you need to remember. Did you flirt with her? If you might be engaging, you might be talking about all kinds of things, but if you're not flirting with her, then you might not be giving her the sign that you're actually interested in her romantically. So women like men who show a leadership quality in letting them know that they are attracted to the woman, that the man is attracted to the woman. So she has no question about it, because that shows boldness and confidence, and of course there's a whole book of why confidence is sexy. But anyways, if you can flirt and definitely show sexual interest, then she's going to know you are sexually interested. Now if you did that and she's not interested in you for whatever reason, she might walk away. And if you flirt too overtly or too obviously or touch her inappropriately, then that also might turn her off and she'll walk away. And I've done another video on how to touch a woman and how not to touch a woman. You can look for that elsewhere. Speaking of which, if you didn't touch her, then that's another sign of not being confident enough to be engaging. Now, touch is something that is an intimate act. So you have to be careful when you're touching someone that you touch them appropriately. Arm, forearm, shoulder, but touching builds bonding because it's something that you don't do with just anybody, and most people don't touch. So if you touch her appropriately and do that, if she walks away, she's not interested. Like, she's not going to be offended necessarily if you touch her on the forearm or on the shoulder. Don't touch her like 16 times, but you can touch her 3 times, 1 or 2 or 3, like depending, like gauge her reaction. If she backs away, then don't touch her again. If she doesn't, then you're okay to go in a couple of more times appropriately. Here's another thing. Did you make her laugh? Like, you've got to find a way. If you can make a girl laugh, that releases oxytocin, which is the bonding hormone. And there's, I think, dopamine or some other hormones that are released. If a woman laughs with you, and same actually ladies, if you can make a guy laugh, it's very rare, then they associate the feel-good feelings of that laughter with the person that they're with. And of course, we want to be with someone who makes us feel good. That's the whole key. It's how they make us feel when we're with them. So if you can make them laugh, that's definitely a plus. If you are totally serious and there's no laughter, the conversation might have been boring. Okay, and then finally, did you check your breath? If you have bad breath, doesn't matter how good looking, how engaging, how much laughter, how much you touched her, doesn't matter anything. If you have dragon breath, then that's an instant turn off, and she'll just be looking for ways to get away from you, and you really can't recover from that. So go to the dentist. This was on my Ask Me Anything forum. I'll put a link below if you want to read the rest of this question as well. You can text me directly from instantgo.com/wingmam. I will put a link for that below, and that is pay per text coaching. You can even ask me questions anonymously. Yeah, okay. And if, whether you're a man or a woman watching this, is there anything else that you've experienced when you've met someone at a party or some other social gathering that was an instant turn off to you? Write it in the comments below so that we can all learn. And thanks for watching.